something about Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans. Yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? Everything want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't try to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shopping. Can't trust him cause he not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures. Just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could.
It's week 11 of the 2023 season, and we've got the Seahawks' rangy quarterback. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 5 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. He's got him in, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That pass complete to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up. They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass is going to wind up incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. After the interception, here's Stafford. They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you're going to be a veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Going right back to Akers. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on third down. Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Stafford sliding out of the pocket. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
1st and goal from the 3. Akers. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Santos able to tag on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Seahawks at 6 and 3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now back to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. Walker now on 1st and 10. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. From the 5, 3rd and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Akers. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one more game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 53 yards. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Rams going to take over late in this 1st half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Stafford on 1st down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now Stafford. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Kevin Farley. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
He's got room at the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Ball start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. As time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead on the final play of the half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. There's Tyler Lockett and the rest of his Seattle teammates coming out for the next possession. A monster game so far in third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. It's caught at the 1.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Pushes him over. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And they'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
He's going to get this complete here to Lockett.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. This one goes underneath to Walker. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The LA offense ready for this next possession. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. On first down, Stafford here. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Stafford. He finds Robinson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give, this is Akers. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That one looks like he'll throw here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a play fake here on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the victory here for Seattle. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams